Hi everyone. I've been working on the manual to the world, to the universe, and I think I've got it now, mostly. And it's in basically what it is the universe is a developer of imagination, and what it does is it starts with radiant energy, and as it diversifies, it forms these other um, functionality, and the functionality, as in the human function pattern, partly. It could be entirely, but in some like metaphysical, theoretical way. But I'm not quite sure yet. But I'll just show you where I'm at. So you've probably all seen this before, but I've updated it, and I'm going to be making this look a lot nicer and everything. I'm just currently trying to get all the information in there first. Or I might just make it look nicer. The problem with making it look nicer, if I have anything new to add, it's going to make it very problematic to add it because I'll be changing loads and loads of shit just to make it look nice again, and then finding something else and changing it and adding new things. It just gets really annoying. So I wanted to get it all done before I start making it look nice as much as possible. Although I still think I'll be making it look nice anyways, so uh, consistently. I guess it's just a matter of when do I want to begin? Do I want to begin now or not? And I think it's better to wait until the base of it's done. Like it's foolproof. There's no way you can deny any of this kind of stuff. But yeah, this is what's happening. This energy here, radiant energy, is diversifying itself to form all of these energies. In what order I thought I was correct before, but I'm still not certain. As I learn more about energy and more about the world and everything, I'll continue to fix the ordering. But so far, the ordering looks sound, kind of. But that's not really what's important right now. What's important is to understand that the universe um, is all this in a way. This is like the human manifestation of it, but it manifests itself in all kinds of ways. And some ways it's less of these, and some ways it's more of these. And it just so happens that humans get the most of it, obviously, because we are the height of imagination at the moment. At least on the layer. Well, we might not be like the most imaginative, capable being in the universe, because I think we're on a layer where there's an Earth layer in the universe, which means there's other Earth-like planets that probably have beings like us or similar to us on them in some way. But I know for a fact that there's some imagination in some of them, or so. Maybe. Well, it has to be some form of an imagination. It could manifest itself in a weird way or something, but otherwise there is, imagination is the thing that the universe is developing. And yeah, so all I've got to do is basically simplify this more and more and more into the original universe origin. Well, not even the universe origin, but the reset origin. But basically the universe resets, right, or whatever, and then after it resets, it starts reacting again. Radiant energy starts bouncing off each other or whatever, and forming these new energetic functions. So I just got to simplify this manifestation, and then I'll have the pathway, or some kind of an idea of the pathway of the universe. That's the idea, right? Is to build a pathway of the universe, and to see that, and then to compare that pathway to what you see on the space pictures and things. And that's what I'm going to do. Once I've done that, that's it then. Then I'll have the answer to the universe, and that's it, really. I'll know exactly where it came from, everything. Like, really. That's significant. That's everything that's needed to be a human, at the very least, where possible. Like the basic idea of it, at least. But yeah, that's it. This can help you in so many different ways. I mean, even artistically, this can help you, because all these different functions of humanity, it's basically what you're supposed to be similar to when you're doing your art. if you're not similar to these functions, you're not going to get as wide a reception. Your range is not going to be as good. So you have to follow these functionalities in your art to guarantee success in your guarantee, by the way, guarantee. There is a way to guarantee it. By following the human function pattern, once it's finished, you will be able to, or even now you could probably use this and get some away with some of it. You'll be able to take these functionalities and put them into your art in a way that is a universe representation entirely in every way possible that you can think of, on an artistic representation, even in yourself or in the art itself. There's no way to lose, because that's it. You've done everything you can to it be as similar as possible to the people viewing it. And this applies to every form of creativity. So now all I've got to do now is finish this human function pattern off, and then look at the representation of it and what it looks like, and try and diversify it. Just do lots of theoretical, metaphysical thinking to construct a structure that resembles the universe diversification. That's the problem here, is getting the universe diversification. Getting the human diversification is difficult, but it's not as difficult as getting the universe representation, because there is so much stuff. But I think there's layers of it. So once you've got one part of the layer, maybe, and maybe there's some more diversification there, but the general idea is if you get one or more pieces, more categories of each layer of the universe diversification, the universe diversification being radiant energy diversification. It's just another way of saying it. So once you get the layer of the universe diversification, and you just keep shrinking it down and down and down, you're eventually going to have the universe representation, because clearly you're looking at it and you're seeing these familiarities all the way down, and eventually the familiarities dissipate and dissipate and dissipate until there's just such one little thing, and that's when you know you've gotten to the bottom of it. And the top of it is imagination at its most reconfigured imagination. So that's it. So you just need to, so all I've got to do is figure out make the structure in my mind of the universe representation, the universe diversification representation, by playing about with this human function pattern functionality stuff. It's really all complicated, but the basic idea is, once you've got like a representation of the universe diversification in some fashion, you can sort of work out the rest of it slowly, and then that's it. Then I have the literal, I'm looking at the universe when I'm speaking to people. You know, that sort of thing. I'm seeing what part of the universe they are positioned from, which makes it even more useful. It's just insanely insightful, and it's just like I am actually doing what people think you can't do in some ways. I mean, there's some limitations to this, in the sense that trying to figure out lottery numbers and stupid complex shit like that could be a problem. And I think it's more to do with like what you want to know. What I want to know and what I should know is different. What I shouldn't know, well, actually, even I don't know why people need to know the lottery numbers. I mean, there is ways to figure that out without, you can do it through science. You can figure it out. You can figure out the patterns of the balls, where they're going to always hit, and where they do the ball turning thing, the environment, etc. You can figure out like where the balls are going to hit eventually. If you do a lot of research on it, you can actually figure it out. A shit ton of research, a lot of theoretical metaphysical work, you can figure it out. So you can be a millionaire if you want to. You're probably wondering why I ain't doing that. Well, it's just because I can't be asked, and I got other ways of doing it. So it really is the only reason. So yeah, currently trying to just, it's so difficult to get people to talk to people, to get all the information I need to get these functionalities finished. I'm considering the whole damn thing like each block is a function of many functions. That's how I'm going to treat it now. It makes more sense. So but it's really just amazing to be this kind of person that's able to like really figure this out. No longer will I ever be in the dark again. This is in any sort of, and you know, I'll have enough to be able to live at the very least without any worries, and people can use this if they want or not use it, but it's going to be there for people to enjoy, and I'll continue to improve it. Fuck this mysterious shit. You go ahead, do all of these at once and configure it endlessly and endlessly, and I'll just figure out your little fucking pattern. Keep changing your pattern and I'll figure out the pattern to that. Keep changing the pattern of changing a pattern and I'll figure out that. Just keep making it more and more retarded for yourself until you're so burdened that you realize how stupid it is. Fucking assholes. There you go. That is the key to this universe. And my granddad was right. I am a genius. Because as more and more, and just learning more and more things, I'm going to get logic down, all that shit. And just keep adding stuff, work on my vocabulary maybe one day. I'm supposed to start reading, figuring out new words, but I haven't started doing that yet because I just don't have the incentive yet to do it. So either way, I think that's all. But yeah, hopefully this video was kind of insightful in some way. I think it was. It's kind of new stuff actually. Quite a new lot of stuff. Yeah, the human function pattern has been updated recently, so go check it out. The link will be in the description. Also, my whatever the number is required to donate to me, I'll put it down in the description. No obligations or any kind of that bullshit. I'm just trying to give you the potential to support me so I can be more efficient. If you want to see sex stories come quicker, you want to see me be more independent quicker, etc., etc., just donate to me. Help. I mean, I'm a imaginator, so you can see where the problems are. Is that I'm imaginating a lot and trying to solve problems, and big, huge problems, hard problems, like moving planets and things like this, and crazy stuff. So I don't always have time to work on myself as much as I'd like. But you know, I'm continually trying to improve it. I think that's it for this video. So thank you for watching. I hope this was insightful, useful. Please comment, like, subscribe if you want. No obligation. And donate if you want. It can be £1, it can be £2, it can be £100,000. Really, it just, as long as it's like towards me being efficient, not just, you know, towards me for some other stupid reason. Do it because you want to make me efficient, unless, you know, you want to be kind. If you want to be kind, I don't mind that. I totally understand that kindness can be presented in many ways, and I wouldn't consider your money as a form of money. I would see it more as a form of kindness, a value of kindness. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.